Okay, hello. My name is Hunter, and I like video games. Today we're going to be talking about Hytale. I have been thinking of what to post on this YouTube channel since I made it after my last one got taken down. All my cool videos were on there, and I didn't have any of them saved or downloaded anywhere, so they're just lost with whatever Russian guy stole my account. So, I have been thinking about what to post here for a very long time, and I was like, I'm gonna do board game videos, video game videos. I don't really care. I don't really want to do any of it anymore, but I do want to talk about one particular game that people just cannot wrap their heads around for some reason. I want to talk about Hytale and what it is and isn't, because I've been seeing a lot of things on Twitter and mainly Twitter, where people are just like, they cannot fathom what Hytale is, or they are completely rejecting Hytale before they see anything about it, or they're all mad about the development delays and all that. So I'm gonna start out with what Hytale isn't, and then we're going to go to what Hytale is, so people know what to expect and what to not expect. And just to clear up some things. Hytale isn't a clone of Minecraft, or a knockoff, or some copy of it, or Minecraft with mods, or anything like that. It is a very real game being developed by a real studio, and it is backed by Riot Games, the company who makes League of Legends. It is not being made by Riot Games, let me get that straight. It is being backed by them. They are an investor. They have like, they're after Hytale, they plan to merge Hypixel Studios with Riot and bring them into their company, but right now, Hytale and Hypixel Studios are their completely own things. They have, I'm assuming, creative freedom to do with that whatever they want with Hytale, and so their vision isn't being bogged down. Like, you're not gonna see, I imagine you're not gonna see some League of Legends crossover immediately when Hytale releases, or some like stupid thing that Riot wants to put in the game, like Hypixel Studios is making this game, is what I want to make completely apparent, and that it has nothing to do with Minecraft, like absolutely zero. It is simply made by people who like Minecraft. That's about the most relation it has to that game. It's blocky, yes. It has a pixel art style, yes. It uses voxels, yes. It is very much the same style of game, but it is not Minecraft. And it's not a clone or a knockoff. It is very much trying to do its own thing, and I will explain that in what Hytale is. But for now, we're moving on to the next one. Hytale is cheap, is what I've been hearing a lot. Some cheap thing that is like worked on by like maybe 10 people, and they're just like making a shitty mobile game. This game is going to be a huge game. Hypixel Studios currently has over 100 employees working on the game. Over 100 working on one video game. For a game like Minecraft, that's impressive. For a game that is like, if you're comparing it to Minecraft, which I know is what a lot of people want to do, it's really impressive, the amount of people they have actually working on the game. If you look at Mojang, it's like it's definitely not 100 people. I don't even think Mojang has 100 people working on Minecraft. And if they are, and I mean like Minecraft, not Legends, not Dungeons, not two separate versions of the one thing. Like, they're not split focus at Hypixel Studios. They're all working on this one game to make it as perfect as possible before it releases. In comparison to Minecraft, Mojang is a split company. They are working on so many different things that just do not matter. Like Legends, no one asked for that. No one wanted that. It's not a good video game. It's just something to distract people from the main game so they don't realize that the main game is slowly being drip-fed updates by like 4 people because fucking Jeb has some... Is it Jeb even anymore? I don't know. It's the orange-haired guy and the Agnes. I don't know if they're just like the faces of the company or whatever. And I don't want to sound too like attacking of Minecraft. Let me be clear about that. I don't want to attack them, but it seems like you have a lot of resources and you're not using them, and you're doing it on purpose and then treating that like it's okay. It's not okay. You should really, like, this is just anti-fan behavior. Anyways, this whole thing was about Hytale being cheap, which it isn't. What I'm saying is, has a huge team, has tons of investors pumping money into this thing. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be very much its own deal, and it's gonna be very much big and quality. It's going to be very high quality. You can see the gameplay in the trailers for the game. Like, you can see the game. Go look at the blog posts on hytale.com. I will link it in the description of this video. It is going to be a very impressive game. Not only for fans of Minecraft, but for video games in general. Next thing, Hytale isn't in development hell. You know what, we're gonna do the other one first, because, they kind of line up weirdly. Hytale is not a fake game. I know I've kind of explained, like, all the other reasons I've already explained go into why Hytale isn't a fake game. Like, they have a huge studio, they're backed by Riot, etc., etc. But look at the website and all the blog posts and the trailers and things. This is a very real game. Like, look up Hytale on YouTube. Look at Hypixel Studios on YouTube. There's a very real development team developing a video game. You have to be stupid to, or ignorant to really just disavow everything they're doing. And into the development hell now. They're not in development hell. They are in quite the opposite, actually. They're in, like, development heaven compared to other developers. This game is taking so long because they're making it perfect. And if it's not perfect, it's very, very good. The reason Hytale has taken so long, it was originally planned to come out in 2023. Like, after the first delay, that's when it was planned. But they decided that writing in Java is not good. It's not a good thing. Java kind of sucks to write code in, and it doesn't run well either. This is evidenced by the Java edition of Minecraft, or just Java things in general. Java is being completely phased out of technology nowadays. Even on a good computer, Minecraft struggles with its single core, like, thing to run at past, like, 12 render distance on a good PC. Like, you have to have the best CPU, RTX 4080. I mean, you kind of just have to have the best CPU. But if you want to run shaders, I guess you can have the graphics card as well. But anyways, Minecraft is not a well-optimized game. The Bedrock Edition is much more well-optimized because it is written in C+. But it's... Hytale was completely rewritten in C++ to run better on everything, to make it easier to have parity between all those versions. Like, they're going to be updated simultaneously. They're all going to be, they're all going to have the same gameplay. They're all going to be exactly the same. It's going to be the same game no matter what platform you play on. And that is what they want to achieve. They want to achieve multiplayer available, so not like a Java Edition Bedrock thing. They want to just achieve Hytale. No additions, no versions or whatever that can't play with each other. Everybody can play Hytale wherever they are on whatever they want to. And they're designing it not only to be played like that, but the rewrite in the code is also to keep older things in the mix. So older PCs. Like, not everybody has a very good PC. A very good PC is super expensive, like $2,000 nowadays for a minimum good one. Like, it's really too much, and Hytale knows this. They know that PCs are expensive, and a lot of people don't have a super good PC. YouTubers might, because they have just fucking expendable money, and that's what they do for a living, so they, might as well get a good PC. But the average Joe, or Josephine, they don't have a good PC, probably. Who knows? But the idea is, whatever you're playing on, whether it's good or bad, you should be able to play Hytale, and you deserve to. That is why the game is taking so long, is because they want to make the best game possible for as many platforms as possible, and the rewrite was to keep from making as many platforms as possible take a huge development chunk. Like, with Minecraft, there are like 3 different teams working on 3 different versions of the game, and also a bunch of random other games. With Hytale, they are all working on the same game, and because they rewrote the code in such a way that it's easy to port to multiple platforms, they don't have to worry about devoting huge chunks of time to just getting the thing on mobile, or just getting the thing on the Switch, or, the Switch will probably be phased out by then, but, or like the Xbox, or the PC, or low-end PCs, or Linux, or whatever. It's all gonna work, no matter what you're on. I honestly don't know about the Linux thing. I don't know. If you use Linux, you're kind of weird anyways. Yeah, that was basically all I have to say about Hytale Isn't. It's 12 minutes, 13 minutes now. Wow. So, let's talk about what Hytale is. So, in Hytale Isn't, we've covered, it's not a clone. Not cheap, not in development hell, and not a fake game. Especially not a fake game. This game is going to come out, and it is going to be great. Now, what Hytale is a survival sandbox game with a cubey, blocky kind of style, and a medieval fantasy world. It might not be medieval fantasy. It might be like steampunk. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's definitely not futuristic. So unless that's there, whatever. So Skyrim has fucking planets, just shit like that. It's just like fantasy sci-fi. It looks like a medieval fantasy world, and I hope it is, because I like medieval fantasy games. But it's going to be a sandbox survival game. You're going to be able to craft. You are going to be able to explore all these different, like, randomly generated structures. You're going to be able to explore specifically curated structures made by the Hytale team in this story mode that you get. And you're going to be able to play it like a regular survival game. Like, you can load up in just a random world that has everything procedurally generated, just like Minecraft. I don't know the absolute specifics of how the game is going to be different, or how it isn't different, I should say. Like, I don't know if it's going to be exactly how Minecraft is, where there are biomes, and the biomes have, like, different random things they can have, and the structures are all going to be random. I don't know if it's going to be like Minecraft at all. Like, I know it's going to be procedurally generated because they said that. I know it's going to have a story mode, which has specially curated structures and all that, which are going to be also randomly generated, but they will be present no matter what. Like, you're not going to have a world without this, without, like, a mansion, say. Like, if the mansion was in Hytale, the Illager mansion, like, it's not going to be non-existent like it was in the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. Like, you don't have to keep making worlds. Like, it will always be whatever. It's gonna be different than Minecraft is what I'm saying, but it is definitely a blocky sandbox survival game. So expect familiarity in that aspect. But it's also going to have an RPG system. This RPG system is going to be the biggest difference, I think, from Hytale and Minecraft. Minecraft has a very light, kind of medieval, fantasy kind of RPG kind of thing going on. You got armor. Well, I mean, you got levels, you got magic, you got armor, you got enemies, bosses, all that stuff. You got dungeon exploring, I guess. Not really. Like, there aren't really dungeons in Minecraft. There are definitely going to be dungeons in Hytale. I know that. But Hytale is going to be very much an RPG. It's, at least the Orbis mode is going to very much be an RPG with dungeons and bosses and, like, leveling up. Maybe not leveling up. I'm not quite sure about that, actually. I don't know. They're probably going to tackle it. I have a few theories for how they're going to tackle it. Maybe I'll talk about them at the end, but it's definitely going to be an RPG system. It's going to be cool. It's going to be different from Minecraft in probably every way. But the main cores of the game are there. The crafting, the mining, yes, the exploration. You're going to get a very similar feeling, but it's going to be turned up to 10, or times 10. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a creative sandbox. So not only to this Orbis world and the randomly generated kind of survival game aspect of it, there's going to be the creative mode, where you will have a ton of tools that aren't available in something like Minecraft. Like, in Minecraft, you can place one block at a time. And if you want to do anything other than that, you're going to have to either do some weird redstone contraption that places blocks multiple at a time, which is very hard, or you're going to need some mods, which give you, like, copy and paste abilities, like tools for creating symmetrically made buildings and all that. Hytale is going to include all of that in the box, so it's going to have all of the world edit tools and all of the, like, scatter terrain things. There's a blog post that even shows this, like, gameplay thing where the guy is just taking chunks out of buildings and it simulates rubble, like, on the ground. It places blocks and, like, little terrain features around the bottom of the building that just, like, it looks like the building was destroyed. It's amazing. And you can, like, carve out the earth with, like, special tools, more than one block at a time. You can make these amazing landscapes. You can, like, it has automatic wall building. If you take a path and put it next to the wall, it'll make a gate through the wall. It's amazing. And you can customize all of these. Like, they're not pre-made assets. You can customize all of them, set your own, like, you can build your own wall system and then use that wall system way easier than you could in Minecraft. It's going to be a really great, like, creative thing. It's also going to be a platform for creativity. And this is for, like, everybody. For people who want to make art with, like, Creative Sandbox, that's going to be easy for you, for creativity. It's going to be easy for creators to host things, and it's going to be easy for creators to make content with this game, which I'm not too particularly concerned about, because I don't really watch Minecraft YouTubers, but or anybody that would play Hytale on YouTube or anything like that. I don't imagine I would watch some clickbait I survived 100 days in Hytale. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't like those videos. They're a little clickbaity, and I am kind of, that's the one concern. I hope Hypixel doesn't focus too much on the creators, because the creators aren't the ones playing the game for the most part. Like, if you're working at Hypixel and you see this video, please don't devote all your time to the creators. Like, please make this game for the players and not some content driven, like, marketplace of a game. Like, I want you guys to make a truly memorable experience, and fleeting memories of YouTube videos I saw about some guy surviving 100 days in Minecraft or whatever is not what I'm gonna remember about your game. I'm gonna remember the time I played it, and the time I had fun, and the memories I had living in the world that you created, not watching some video that made money on YouTube. That's not why I'm gonna do this, but it is gonna be there for creators that want to. So if you're excited at all about that, then it's gonna be there for you. It's also going to be a very modder friendly, so or like, I don't know, yeah, a modder. It's gonna be a very modder friendly game. So if you want to mod it, you're gonna have the time of your life, because they are literally making tools for you to mod the game. They hired people that made like a low poly pixel art kind of 3D modeler. They hired them, and they put them in Hypixel Studios, and then they had them create a thing specifically for Hytale so you can mod the game and add to it. That is how easy it's going to be. You're gonna get like a block bench specifically made for Hytale, and it's gonna have all the tools you need to do whatever you want. It's gonna have machinima tools for you to create like these sweeping camera views, like all the stuff that it's mods in Minecraft. It's gonna be baked into the game for Hytale. And I want to talk about one more thing that actually isn't in my notes, but this game is going to be a great multiplayer experience as well. If you know anything about Hypixel, you know it's a Minecraft server, the most popular Minecraft server that is out there. This Minecraft server is great. I love it. I've been playing on it forever. It's a really cool thing. I don't play it as much anymore because, you know, I don't play Minecraft as much anymore, and especially not for the multiplayer. But if you're really excited for like a minigame style system on console, like Minecraft Xbox used to have, or just a cool new variation of your favorite classic Minecraft minigames, it's all gonna be available on the official Hypixel like multiplayer server on Hytale. I'm assuming it's just gonna be called Hypixel. If it's not, I don't know why it's not, but there's going to be very cool multiplayer. We've already seen footage of Sky Wars, not Bed Wars. We've seen footage of like a giant 20v20 player battle, and that looks really freaking cool. Like, I hope they do like some kind of roleplay aspects in their servers. But you're gonna have, I imagine you're gonna have things like Skyblock, Sky Wars, Bed Wars, just like all the classic like Death Run, stuff like that. I imagine you're gonna have a bunch of mini games for you to play on Hytale on release, and it's gonna be really cool. So if you're excited for that, that's gonna be there as well. So that's what Hytale is. I'm sorry that this video was so long. I'm not gonna edit it, but if you wanted to know anything more about that thing I talked about earlier with the RPG system for my ideas, here are my ideas. You can click off the video if you have received enough information. This is just my ideas about what the RPG system is going to look like. So it's not going to have like levels like in an RPG. You know, you beat some monsters, you go up a level, and you're permanently stronger. You you know, you fight more monsters, you kill a boss, you go up levels, you get more powerful. It stays on your character forever. You don't lose your character when you die, etc., etc. I don't think you're going to lose your character when you die, because, you know, your character's not going to change. Like, your avatar will always be your avatar. He's never going to get more powerful unless you actually get things that make him more powerful. You know, like Minecraft, you don't actually level up. You know, there's no, like, oh, you reached level 5, now your attack speed is higher, or your damage is higher, or you can run faster. It's just the things around you in the world and what you have equipped are what make you more powerful. That's how it's going to be in Hytale as well, but I feel like it's going to be a little more in-depth. Like, you can like, have set bonuses. So, you have armor. Say you want to be like a knight class. If you equip certain things for a certain set, you become that class, and you get a bonus for wearing that set. Say you want to be a tank. You got a shield, you got a sword or an axe. You got a full suit of armor. You're a tank, or maybe a knight or something. If you wear nothing and you have a big old broadsword, you are a berserker, or a big old two-handed axe, you're a berserker. You know, you have very low armor, but you're very tough, and you have lots of damage output. Tank can take lots of damage, has medium damage output. You know, stuff like that. You wear a wizard hat, and you have a gold ring or something that gives you magic powers. You have a staff, but you're not allowed to wear any armor. If you have those two things, no armor for you. You're a wizard. You can now use spells, but you can't. You might want to stay away from close combat. I don't know why I'm dying right now, but I'm gonna take a sip of water. I get really hiccupy when I get excited. I'm just like imagining all the cool stuff you can do with this game. But I hope they do have set bonuses like that. And even if they don't, not a big deal. I'll still imagine myself in one of those set bonuses. That's how I think it's going to be. If they end up going any route in the RPG system kind of thing, I think they're going to go that route. But very much the other types of RPG things, like, there are going to be tougher locations, but they're not going to be impossible because you're low level. It's not going to be that kind of thing. You're not going to get one shot because you're low level. You're going to get one shot because you didn't prepare and you didn't buy armor or make new tools or make new weapons. You just went in there as you are now. Not to say it's impossible, it's just going to be much tougher. You know, I think that's how it's going to be. Something that I forgot to say earlier after, like, you know, the main part of the video ended was I want to say thank you to the Hytale team. I'm so excited for this game. I can't wait, but I will wait, because I know when you release it, I'm gonna love it. It doesn't matter to me if it is the best game ever, or if it's just a really solid another game, but I'm gonna enjoy it immensely. I just know I am. From the things you've shown, I'm already convinced. This game has hooked me already. I haven't even gotten to touch it yet. Usually I'm like, alright, this game has hooked me when I play the beta or something, but no, you've hooked me right now. And the way you treat your community is very cool. I really appreciate all the things that you do, and as a company, like, you are probably one of the you guys are probably one of the most, like, fan friendly companies out there that have like 100 team members. And I trust you guys. I trust you guys to release something that is absolutely just fantastic. So I want to say thank you to everyone, even if you're not even coding for the game or making anything for the game. You're just like a social media or player, investigator, or whatever. You're doing a part to make this game better. And whatever you have to do for that, thank you. I don't think I'm going to post anything else, but I might. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Thank you, Hytale.